you guys want some really cheap coins, go to Footprints, and they have very cheap prices. If you want FIFA points or FIFA coins, they sell them on both consoles, and use my discount code QKN for 5% off. Or if you would rather want to buy some FIFA packs on the internet, go to FIFA Packster, use the discount code QKN for 5% off. And all the links to my sponsors will be in the description down below. Go check them out, and I hope you guys enjoy the video.
No! What are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it!
What is going on, boys? It is me, Quinkun, and welcome back to another episode of my Newcastle United career mode series. And we are actually going to be finishing off this transfer window. I think that we've had some great signings, and these are some of the top deals so far. Cavani has left to Arsenal for $43 million, so Arsenal finally have a great striker. Manchester City has let go of some very great players. Dzeko and Nasri left Manchester City. Nasri left to PSG, and Dzeko left to Bayern for $40 million. So, will we make any signings? I don't think so. We don't have that much money in the transfer budget. We have $4 million, and we have $40,000 in weekly wages. The only players that I'm looking to get rid of are players that I'm loaning out. So, we're just going to advance and see if we get any mail, and hopefully we get some good offers for our players. Guys, this just happened. There are 4 hours left in the deadline day, and Angel Di Maria signed for Barcelona for $80.5 million. He is a trader. He used to play for Real Madrid. He went to Manchester United, and now he left to Barcelona for $80.5 million. That is a big move for Barcelona, and for Manchester United, that is a huge player they're letting go. But we're going to advance once again and see if we get any offers or if we see any big deals going on in this transfer window. Now, things are looking very interesting. Chelsea just signed Benatia from Bayern, so they're going to have a killer defense this season. It's going to be so much more difficult. Manchester City have lost a lot of players, but Chelsea and Arsenal have gotten some great players. But this is the end of the transfer deadline day. This is the squad we are left with: Ben Yedder and Perez. We had some great signings. We've signed the likes of Ben Yedder, we've signed Veretout, we signed Wanyama, we signed Torres, Mahid. I did put Mahid on loan, but he's not going to be leaving. We didn't get any offers from him, so he's going to be staying in our club. And we also have this much money in the bank, and I'm looking to sign a player hopefully in the January transfer window. Hopefully a good player, and by then, if I do need any more players, that player should be pretty good. But we're going to have this game in the Capital One Cup. I am going to put my Cup squad to play in today's game, and I'm just going to sim the match, and let's see how we do. So the 90 minutes are up, and Rolando Aaron scored the only goal to give us the win in the 42nd minute. Overall, it was a decent game, and our squad actually did pretty good versus Cheltenham Town, but we come out winning 1-0. So after that win versus Cheltenham Town, we are now going to be facing Manchester United, and Daryl Janmaat did come back from injury, but we're not going to be using him for another week because I don't want him to get injured. But Manchester United is going to be the first team we play in today's episode. We're going to take a look at the squad, and then we're going to see how Manchester United are doing without Angel Di Maria. Alright, so we're going to try something new. We're going to play a 4-4-2. I don't really like the 4-1-2-1-2. But with two center mids, I think that's really going to help us out versus Manchester United. We left the same players, we just changed the formation up. So we're going to have Sissoko and Cabela as center mids, and we're going to leave Ben Yedder and Perez up front. Overall, these two have done pretty good, but I want them to play much better. We need to win versus Manchester United, who are 2 points ahead of us. So this is a very important game. So here are the Manchester United supporters, and this is their squad. They have Victor Valles in goal, Rafael Rojo, Phil Jones, Luke Shaw, Daley Blind, Valencia, Herrera, Fellaini, and they have Nani, who came back from Sporting. And I don't know why De Gea is on the bench. Robin Van Persie still in the squad, and they got Dani, the Portuguese winger, in the squad also. So Luis Nani is playing for Manchester United once again. He's wearing the number 27, which is different, but hopefully we can beat Manchester United. Oh, Fellaini to Herrera. Oh, they open it wide. I think that's Valencia. No, that's Nani on the ball. He cuts in easily, gets past the defender, but Veltman has to get in. He puts his foot in the way, and that goes out for a corner kick. Oh, that's a great ball. Toyosi Perez, Ben Yedder makes a run. That's a very good one from Ben Yedder, and Victor Valdez actually saves a shot. Open and wide to El Ghazi once again. Oh, that's easy. We make Cabela. Cabela makes a beautiful run. Can he pass it back to Toyosi Perez? There's a shot, and it hits the post. That is so unlucky, but we are getting close to that first goal, and Cabela wins it. He's going to go for the shot, and he goes over the crossbar. Oh no, this is bad. Our defense is all over the place, and Tim Krul with the save. Mata's on it now. He just came in as a sub. Rafael to Mata. This is bad. Come on, get in the way of that. Oh my god, is that a penalty? 79th minute. Manchester have a penalty kick. Fabian Schär tackled Mata in the box. This is bad. Wayne Rooney's going to go up to take it, and he smashes it over the bar. Wayne Rooney with the opportunity to go up 1-0, and he does this. Alright, Carrillo is on it. There's a center. That is a great center. And El Ghazi went for a freaking chilena, or a bicycle kick. That's how we say it. And oh my god. Oh yes, Ben Yedder. Keep going. Ben Yedder. He's in the box, and a great save from Victor Valdez once again. Ben Yedder got past everyone with his pace, and there are only 5 minutes of added time. Come on, Carrillo. One last attack. Carrillo gets past his defender. Great job. The fullback's in. We leave it off. That's a great job. And yes, we score. Oh my god, Moses Sissoko in the 90th freaking minute. Such a great assist. Look at that. And Sissoko scores that. Valdez couldn't do anything. He was literally right in front of the goal. And we are up 1-0. And we're getting the 3 points. So far, so good. First win of today's episode, and it's versus a very tough rival. We beat Manchester United 1-0, and we had a lot of opportunities, but in the end, Sissoko sealed the deal, and we get the 3 points. Andre Carrillo comes out with the man of the match with an 8.3. He had some great key passes. He had 2 key passes, and he set up that play for Sissoko, and he comes out with the man of the match. Our next game is going to be in the Champions Cup versus Paris Saint-Germain. And this is our group. We have PSG, Wolfsburg, us, Newcastle, and we have Moskva. We are realistically going for the second place spot. But if we start off things on the right foot, I know that it would be so much easier to get that first place spot. But let's get into this game versus PSG. Yes, we're going to switch up the squad versus PSG. We have Tim Krul in goal. The formation is a 4-3-3. We have Murillo and Schär as the center backs. I really want to see how Murillo is going to do in our squad. We have Haidara on the left, Santin on the right. Janmat still injured, so he's going to be playing on the right. We have Wanyama as a defensive mid. Very, very good physical defensive mid. Sissoko and Veretout as the center mids. Carrillo on the left, Ben Yedder as a striker, and El Ghazi as the right winger. This is our bench. We have Perez, Aarons, Mahed, Diaby, and we have Colocini and Amavi Darlow as a backup goalkeeper. So we have a very good squad. Colocini is going to come on certainly in the second half to replace Fabian Schär, but PSG have a very great squad, so hopefully we can get the first 3 points in this Champions League group. So now is the road to the final. This is our group. We already went over it, and we need to win today's game versus PSG. We come off beating Manchester United, so that gives us a big boost. But this is our road to the final, and we have such a great squad that can do it. I'm so stoked for this, guys. I am so freaking stoked. Nothing out of the ordinary for PSG. They have overall the same squad, but they do have Nasri, who they bought from Manchester City, playing as a left winger. And they have Zlatan and Lucas on the right wing, David Luiz and Thiago as a center back. So those two are going to be a very difficult defensive side to beat. But this is our squad, and hopefully we can do well versus PSG. Oh, King Zlatan is on it. Nasri, he's playing on the right wing instead. What is going on? Van der Veel's on the ball. Haidara on the mark. They pass it off to Nasri, a great French player. And there is Matuidi, and Zlatan couldn't get to that. This goes out for the freaking counterattack. Ben Yedder opens it to Anwar El Ghazi. Can he perform in the Champions League? This is our first opportunity, and he gets taken down. How did Verratti do that to him? Pass it back to Anwar. Anwar is on his left foot. He centers it in. Carrillo cannot get to that. David Luiz takes it out beautifully. And now PSG are on the counterattack. And Nasri he's been giving us so much damn trouble. Look at that. Outmuscles Haidara. And we finally win the ball from Nasri. No, get in the way of that, Lucas. There's a shot. Saved from Krul. 42nd minute. PSG with such a great opportunity. And Tim Krul. What a save that was. Look at that. That is just insane, isn't it? Before we go into the second half, this is a great opportunity to go 1-0 up. There's a center. Oh my God. No one got to that. And now we go into the second half. PSG are a great opponent. Their defense is really good. We did try to go on the counterattack a couple times, but their defense is just too damn good. We go into the second half, drawing 0-0. Oh no. No, Lucas with the shot. That went wide. Alright, so we're going to take out Anwar El Ghazi and David Santon. We're going to put in Jordan Amavi and Rolando Aarons. More pacey players, hopefully that can help us out to get that goal versus PSG. Every time we try taking it out, they always win it. But Victor Wanyama, he wins it. And this could be a counterattack. Oh my God, they have no players up front. Ben Yedder with the long run. And what kind of through ball was that? We're not going to score any goals anytime soon, so we're going to put a new defender in with fresh legs, Fabricio Coloccini, in for Fabian Schär. No, that's very bad. Oh my God, we got so lucky. Zlatan went up for the header, and it hit off the freaking post. I'm not disappointed. We drew versus a very strong side. We tied 0-0 versus PSG, and overall, it was a very good game. PSG had opportunities. Unfortunately, we didn't have any, but we maintained the 1 point, and we actually come out with a good result here in France. So after the first fixture, this is how our group is looking. Everyone drew in their games, so we are all tied for first place, and overall, that's a decent start to this Champions League run. Now we have two games that aren't really important. We have West Ham United and Hull City in the Capital One Cup. So I am going to sim these two matches, and then we're going to end off the episode with Everton. This should be a good game against Everton. So we're going to sim these two next matches. I'm going to fix up the squads and then do that right now. So I did make some changes to the starting 11. I did put Diaby as our defensive mid, but other than that, the squad is the same, and we win 2-0 versus Newcastle. We have Aarons and Amavi scoring the goals to give us the win. Nene from West Ham United missed a penalty, so Tim Krul once again keeps a clean sheet, and we beat West Ham 2-0. Now we went on to face Hull City, and we beat them 1-0. Taylor and Kolbach got some yellow cards, but Armstrong, the striker that we put in to try out, he scored the goal to give us a win 1-0, and overall, this was a very good game from us. We keep another clean sheet. Darlow was in goal, and we did rotate the squad, and we did pretty well versus Hull City, and we continue on in the Capital One Cup. So before we get into the game versus Everton, this is how we're looking in the league table. We are in 5th place right now with 10 points. We have 3 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. That is not too shabby, but Chelsea have 4 wins, 1 draw with 13 points in 1st place. Man City is in 2nd with 11, and Arsenal is in 3rd with 11. Reading, who were promoted, are now in 4th, so they are 1 spot above us, and Everton are in 9th with 6 points. So Everton aren't doing that well. We are doing pretty decent in the BPL table. So our opponents are Everton, and we actually did very well against them last season. Hopefully that can move on to this season. And I did make some switches to our squad. I did put back Daryl Yanma as our right back. He came back from injury. We also put in Wanyama as a defensive mid, and we took out El Ghazi, and we put in Rolando Aarons into the side. So we did switch out the squad a little, and I'm going to be putting El Ghazi in the second half. He's going to have a lot of strength and energy to play, so hopefully he can take his chances, and hopefully he can do well in today's game. Oh, that's beautiful. Ayoze Perez is on it. There's the shot. And yes, that is 1-0 versus Everton. Wanyama with the assist. And that is a great goal. 12th minute, so early on. And we're beating Everton already. That is insane. Look at that play. Ben Yedder to Wanyama. And Ayoze Perez just finishes it beautifully. And I think this is his first goal of the season. Oh, they open it wide. This is bad lane. Bain centers it in. Kone passes it back to Magidi. This guy's 5-star skill moves, but Fabian Schär gets in the way. He did a type of John Terry defending there. Oh my God, we concede. Tim Krul finally concedes a goal, and look at this. It wasn't his fault. Our defense was crap. It hit off the post, and they scored to tie the game up 1-1. Oh yes, Cabela. Cut in, yes, Cabela! Oh, what a save! That's a great save from frickin' Howard. McCarthy's on the ball, he centers it. Oh my God, no! That was so frickin' close. Our defense, look at that. Our defense was so nasty. So it is time to put in Anwar El Ghazi as our left mid. We're going to take out Rolando Aarons, and we're also going to take out Cabela and put in Sissoko as a cam. Oh yes, the long ball to Ben Yedder. That's a great ball to Ben Yedder. He cuts. There's a shot and a freaking Howard. Another great save. All right, El Ghazi with the center. That's straight to Sissoko. That's a header. Oh my God. We had the opportunities, but we just couldn't score. We kept getting rejected. Tim Howard had a great game, but we tie 1-1 versus Everton. Anwar El Ghazi came out with an injury, so hopefully it's not that bad. So El Ghazi isn't injured. I think he just pulled a little hamstring or something, but he is okay. And he actually went up to a 77 overall rating. But Anwar El Ghazi in 6 games, he hasn't scored any goals or any assists. So we need to change that. But this is going to be the end of the episode. And overall, I'm very happy with our squad is performing. We could have won versus Everton, but our defense, it was absolutely crap when we conceded that goal to draw the game 1-1. And our next game is going to be versus Wolfsburg in the Champions League. That's going to be an important game. So this is the end of the episode. If you guys did enjoy the video, remember to leave a like, comment down below, subscribe if you're new. If you don't want to miss any of my videos, just subscribe and you'll get all my videos. But this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm Quinkun, and I'll see you guys next time.